So anyway, what we got here is you got an equation that you got to decide. You got to decide whether you want to solve it by substitution or elimination. What I'll do is I'll do one by substitution, one by elimination. Okay. So I'll do this one by substitution just because I think it's the quickest way to solve it. So I got to get one of them solved for x, negative 2y plus 1. Now, what do I want to do with that negative 2y plus 1? Put it in the other equation. So it's x, so I go to this equation right here and put in something that means the same thing as that. So 20 times negative 2y plus 1 minus 30y equals negative 50. Guys, that's just using both equations. I solved one of them for x. I solved one of the equations for x. That's just what I chose to do. And then I plug it into the other one. And plug it into the other one. Look, 20x minus 30y equals negative 50. Now it's just a matter of solving the equation. So 20 times 2 is negative 40 plus 20 minus 30 equals negative 50. So negative 70y equals negative 70, and y is 1. I got positive. So when I take a positive 1 and plug it back in, now I take this value right here and substitute it right there. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, plus 1 is negative 1. So now I get x equals negative 1. So negative 1, 1 is the solution to my system. Again, guys, if that's A, B, C, D, hold on a second. If that's A, B, C, D, guys, when I take negative 1 and plug it right there, 20 times negative 1, take that negative 1, plug it right there, take positive 1, put it right there. It's got to give me negative 50. Then I got to take that point, plug it into the other equation, and it's got to give me whatever that one is. If it doesn't, you just made a mistake. That's all that happened, guys. So often here, we start out with 20x minus 30y equals negative 50. We go x plus 2y equals 1, and it would have been just as good a strategy, just as good to multiply this by 15, because then I could go 20x minus 30y equals negative 50. Then when I multiply by 15, that gives me 15x plus 30y equals 15. And then 35x equals 35. X is 1. So now the same one, let's see, I'm sorry, negative 1. The same negative 1 I got down here, I got up there as well. The point I'm trying to get you to see is it doesn't matter the form that you solve it. What matters is that you're getting the right answers. It's not right one way and wrong another. If your idea eliminates a variable or solves for an x, it's right. It's the right thing to do. Lex, you got a question? Okay. All right, 23. X minus 2y equals 12. Negative 3x plus y equals negative 1. Again, tons of different ways to do this. I could solve this first problem. I could solve that first problem for x. I could solve the second problem for y. I could multiply the top equation by 3, positive 3. I could multiply the bottom equation by positive 2. How about this? What would really be good is that I could do something real crazy here, and I could multiply the bottom equation by a third. That would work. Be weird because of the negative 3, but anyway. So what I choose to do here is I just choose real quick, looking at it, I'm going to multiply this one by 2. So x minus 2y equals 12. 2 times that gives me negative 6x. 2 times this is positive 2y. 2 times this is negative 2. So now I've done something that eliminates the y's. What do I mean by eliminates the y's? Yeah, the y's cancel out. So negative 5x equals 10. X is negative 2. Take negative 2 and plug it back into which equation? Either one of them, because the answer has to work both equations. So, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take x equals negative 2 and see which one up here. If I can decide, wow, it looks like it's easiest to take that negative 2 and plug it into one or the other. If I take negative 2 and plug it into that, and that gives me 6 real quick. 6 plus y equals negative 1, so y equals negative 7. So I think the answer is negative 2, 7. So I take negative 2 and plug it right here and see if negative 2, 7 gives me, negative 7 gives me negative 2 plus 14, which is 12. 6 plus negative 7, negative 1. So it works. Now, keep going here. Just let me give you a suggestion. Multiply this one by negative 11. That'll certainly work. This problem here, there's no way around. There's two things that you have to do. You have to multiply by 3 and negative 2. Yeah. You can look this weekend, guys, and find the rest of the